Imagine being forced to send 7 young men and 7 maidens every 9 years to face certain death in a monster's lair. This was the terrible tribute Athens paid to King Minos of Crete, a price demanded after Athens killed the king's son. Deep within Crete's palace lay an intricate maze called the Labyrinth, and at its heart lurked the Minotaur, a fearsome creature with the head of a bull and body of a man who fed on human flesh. Enter Theseus, the young prince of Athens, who couldn't bear to watch more innocent lives sacrificed to this brutal custom. Against his father's wishes, he volunteered to join the next group of tributes, vowing to slay the Minotaur and end Athens' suffering. His father, King Aegeus, made Theseus promise that if he survived, he would return with white sails on his ship. Black sails would signal his death. Upon reaching Crete, fate took an unexpected turn. Princess Ariadne, daughter of King Minos, fell deeply in love with Theseus. She couldn't bear to see him die in her father's labyrinth. Secretly, she gave him 2 gifts that would prove invaluable: a sword to fight the Minotaur, and a ball of thread, known as Ariadne's thread, to mark his path through the maze. As Theseus entered the labyrinth, he tied one end of the thread to the entrance and unwound it as he ventured deeper into the darkness. The maze was a masterpiece of deception, with endless turning corridors and paths that led nowhere. The very walls seemed designed to drive one to madness. Then, in the heart of this architectural nightmare, he heard it, the heavy breathing of the Minotaur. The battle was fierce. The Minotaur charged with brutal strength, but Theseus used his agility to dodge the creature's attacks. In a final decisive moment, Theseus drove his sword into the monster's heart. Victory was his, but the challenge wasn't over. Following Ariadne's thread, he retraced his steps through the labyrinth, leading the other Athenian youths to freedom. This tale of courage and ingenuity reminds us that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with wit, bravery, and a little help from others. The labyrinth represents life's complicated paths, while the thread symbolizes the wisdom that guides us through difficult times. Theseus's triumph over the Minotaur shows how one person's courage can end cycles of suffering and bring hope to many. To see more, remember, hit that follow button. Today, the phrase "thread of Ariadne" still means finding a solution to a complex problem. The story lives on in countless works of art, literature, and film, inspiring new generations to face their own metaphorical monsters with the same determination that drove a young prince to enter the deadly maze and emerge a hero.